welcome back to Premiere Pro. We've been able so far to bring in our video files. Now it's time that we bring in some audio as well. So to bring in the audio, I'm going to scroll down and find my audio folder. It's somewhere here, sound, double click on it, and then here I have a couple of audio files that I'm going to work with. Please listen to what you have access to. We're not going to do it here, so our video recording doesn't get too long. But let me see what I have here. Okay, so I'm going to use part of this music for the intro whenever she kind of has this moment of freedom or where she wants to go to. So what I'm trying to do here is start with the ending, then come back to present, go until the end of that present, and then go back into her being free. So I'm gonna have this mark in point, I'll play it a little bit, I'll have a mark out point, and then I'll click, drag, let go, place it within my sequence, place it in the very beginning of my sequence, and then I'll make it a tiny bit smaller. So it just ends right there where that first shot does. Let's play it and see what it's gonna sound like. You see how already our files are coming to life, so how important sound is. Now I should have somewhere here some texting sounds. I don't know where they are, but let's try to find, might be separate audio file. Where are you, texting? Let's go back here, I guess it's there. I just have to look for it and find it. Trilogy, boxing, punches, left hook, right hook, machine, gun, strong punch. I don't know where my texting is. Oh, here it is. Yep, that's right. There's my texting. So let's bring in a little some texting sound effects. Let's have a mark in point, drag it out, mark out point. So basically, you see what I'm doing here? I click, drag. I'm going to bring it within the second sequence now so I can work with it individually. I'll zoom in a tiny bit. Then I'll bring it to the beginning of that shot and I'll take it to the end of it. So let's listen to the whole thing from there. Okay, one tricky thing here is that you gotta make sure that it's synchronizing. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'll bring it in a tiny bit here, I'll connect it there, and then I'll enlarge the shot there because I want to see her fingers move. Okay, that's a great shot there. Let's pause it. Let's bring it in a tiny bit more. So you see how I'm editing out inside my sequence menu. A lot of people actually edit just within the sequence. Great. I love that her fingers are moving and it's making it makes it look real and natural. That's what you want to do. Now here it looks like she's punching, so we should find access. We should definitely bring something here that's a little bit more active in terms of music. Let me scroll through and see if I have something here. Yep, it looks like I do. So let me bring it to the beginning of my audio bed, bring it out, select my mark out point and then drag audio, and I'm gonna place it throughout the entire video because I want to maintain the same audio file for the entire video up until the ending of it, up until I'm going to shoot that last phase in there as well. So let's play it, let's see what it looks like so far. Cool. Excellent, and now let's go back and bring that intro music that we had for the beginning. That's the texting there. Alien Trilogy, I think this is it, right? Nope, that's the active one, the upbeat. Is it this one? It is. So let's go back to that mark in point where we stopped it. Now I'm gonna start from there and then I'll drag it out. I'll have the mark out point and I'll bring in my audio bed at the very end of my track. Where are you? There it is. So let's bring this here. Let's bring it in. I'm gonna place it within my second sequence right there. Let's bring it out, and I'll let it play a little bit longer just because I'm gonna have credit lines there, okay? So I'm already strategic. Now, let's zoom in, and I already have a yellow spot there, which tells me my video is slowing down somewhere or the changes have not been processed. So let's play it and let's preview it. Before we preview it, actually, let's render it again, render in to out, just to make sure that all the changes have been processed. Now, before we're gonna play, this is what I want to give you a secret. Click on the preview menu, and under your escape key on your computer, there's a little swish sign. Click on that. When you click on that, the screen is gonna get enlarged. So click on the tool, on the key under the escape button on your computer, the little swish. There it is. Now I'm going to preview it in 75%. You can make it bigger, but when you make it bigger, you see not the whole screen is covered, and sometimes you might miss details. So I'm just going to leave it to 75. Hit spacebar to play it, or just hit on the play button right there. Perfect. Click on the same key so it takes you back, and it looks like I have my full video. Now, just to add a little bit of a fun effect right here at the very end, let's minimize the screen, the preview screen there. Let's make it a tiny bit smaller. I'm going to do something really cool. So let me click on this left hook and listen to it. Okay, that's not strong enough. I feel like it. Let's see. Okay, that's a punch. I need a little hook in there. Okay, this will work. So I'm just going to have the mark in point. I'll come to the very end and I'll scroll through and I'll have my mark out right here. And I'll bring this effect right in here where she is finalizing. So let's zoom in where she's finalizing the punching moments there. Let me see if it's there. So have it there. Let's bring it in right there. Let's see, let's listen to it and see. And the sound is not necessarily gonna help there, but I wanted to show you a little trick there. 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it here. This is where I'm gonna have 1, and then I'll bring in the next one right there. It's almost like click, drag, let go. So it's almost like I'm gonna place it on top of the audio so you actually see what's happening there. Now, when you're playing with details like that, they ask for time, and I won't be able to do a perfect job here just because I have to keep these videos short enough. But listen to what's happening here. Perfect. Did you hear the punches? There it goes. Now, everything our video needs is an intro title, credit lines at the end, and we're good to go. I will show that in the upcoming video, and I will also show you how to apply some effects. Stay close.